Hey guys. Hey, 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 hey. How is everybody? I don't know if this is working. Hmm. There we go. There we go. Hey, Asia Joe. How are you? Sorry. Hey, listen, we're not actually going to do a live today, but I wanted to come on and talk to everybody. And for some reason, I was doing a live on Facebook. I can't turn my camera sideways, so I don't know what the deal is. So I don't have like a stand that holds it up right. So I just had to put you on my desk. So yeah. So I thought I'd wait till some people get in here and we'll chat. Can you guys hear me okay? I got a new microphone to see if it works. If it works for my sound. Do you think it sounds better? My sound? Because my kids tell me that my sound is always not very good. So I was like, I don't know. I bought a little microphone. I didn't know if it changed anything, if the sound. I bought a little microphone. Ooh. I didn't know if the sound would be any better or not. And I forgot I didn't have my Krazie Krafter shirt on, so I put my apron on. Hey, so actually I don't have any lives coming up this month because I'm going to do a craft fair, and so I was trying to get some cards and stuff made up for that, and then I was going to try to also maybe do some junk journals. So I was going to take this time this month and just kind of focus on that, and then not do any lives this month. My first live is going to be in July, so it's only like a couple of weeks actually, because I'm also next week I go to actually a scrapbook retreat, but it's here in Springfield, so I don't have to. I'm not staying overnight. I'm just going to go there for the day and then drive home every day. And I've got that coming up, and my friends are coming in town this weekend from Florida. I've got that coming up, and then I have, like I said, I've got to also focus on making cards and stuff. So I got some cards made up. I'll show you guys. I made up some cards but I mean, I don't know. I've never done a craft fair. And I fell upon this with my sister a few weeks. Well, actually, it was last month. They did one. It's in Ozark, and they do it on the square. And they had vendors out there, and we were walking around, and I was like, huh. And I was talking to one of the ladies, and they said they do it every month, the fourth Saturday of every month. And I was like, oh, I wonder how much the table is. And the tables are not very expensive, so it was something that I could actually, afford, I should say. And it's only from like, I think it's from 8 to 4, and it's next month. I do it next month. So I was giving me a month to get everything, because I don't have enough cards to try to sell. So I wanted to make up some cards, but yeah, so I've made up some cards. I was going to show you guys. Here's this one. You can see it. There's that one. I made some birthday cards. And I kind of made these kind of similar, but yet not similar. And I made a 50th card and another 50th card, because one could be like a woman's and one's a guy's, I guess. I made a couple of my sympathy cards. I made up some more of those birthday cards like I made up last time. And I made them, they're all different. All three of them are different, but they're the same concept. I made up them. I've got those all done. And the other thing is, like, they were saying that people don't have cash. A lot of people don't have cash at the craft fairs, so I had to get I already had a square, so I had to hook that all up, and then I'm gonna actually go over there to Ozark and see if it works, because I have a hotspot on my phone, but I don't know if I don't think they offer Wi-Fi, but I'm not even sure. So I've got to check that out and make sure it works, because I don't want to lose out on sales without taking cards, because a lot of people pay with their cards nowadays and not cash. Myself, when I go to a craft fair, I usually always take cash and pay cash. Every once in a while I might use my card, but I usually take an amount of money over there. But yeah, so I had to set up all that. And then, I told, because my sister wants to put some things on the table too. She wants to do, she crochets spinners. Cash App or Venmo. Somebody told me not to use Venmo. They said that Venmo was really bad. One of my, the girl who cuts my hair, she said that Venmo was not a very good app. I don't have Cash App, but I did break down and I got PayPal. I have PayPal. Um, and I also have on my, because I know when I did the veteran thing, I had some people pay me through Facebook. So I have that also. So I don't know. I'm not sure. This is going to be my first time. I've never done this before. I mean, I did it like years ago when I was selling Creative Memories. Um, I don't know. I haven't done when I did Creative Memories, I didn't I used to try to set up parties to try to have classes. I never did I never made up um cards or anything like that. But when my sister and I went to Ozark and was walking around, there was nobody selling cards. No, there was nobody selling cards. There was some crocheters there. Mostly there was food vendors. There was people selling food like cupcakes, things like that. Hey, hi, Homestead. How are you today? We're not doing cards today. I just wanted to come in and tell everybody why I wasn't doing cards. I'm not doing any lives this week or this month at all. You just signed up to be a pampered chef consultant. I'm a little nervous trying to find. You know what? I see a lot of people do the pampered chef. They do the parties online where you don't even have to go to anybody's house and stuff, and you can do parties. Because I've had several people ask me. I don't. And my thing is, I don't even buy stuff from Pampered Chef. I've bought like 2 things, and that's probably about it. But otherwise, I've never really gotten anything from Pampered Chef. But I don't know. It's just this has really got me kind of. I just wanted to get some stuff made up, and I was like, if I make cards, I was like, if I do my lives and make cards and give them away, then those are cards I could probably use for my sale at the craft fair. So I was like, I'm just gonna skip the lives this month and I'm probably gonna post some videos. What's crazy was I made up those cards. I made up those cards because I made the backgrounds and stuff, and I thought, oh, I didn't even video them because I was just sitting here making them and I wasn't thinking about video taping. But I'm going to try to videotape my card making, and I'll post them for the rest of the cards I make. I made up some, I started some, I was just sitting here finishing them up. I started some Christmas cards. I did these. I only have 4 of them because I didn't have very much paper. I only had enough to do 4, but look, here's these ones. And they're all different. So there's that one. Well, they're not all different. I made 2. They're like 2 and 2. So I have like 2 with this design and 2. And then what I'm going to do is I'm putting this on there. And then I'm going to put a Merry Christmas sentiment or something on that. So those, I'm going to do a set of those, 4 of those. Because one of my friends said to do sets of 4. Then I don't know. I was thinking about doing sets of 6 because usually you have more than 4 people that you send a Christmas card to. I don't know. And then I made this one up. I have this one I made up. And then I was just like, this weekend I went to a scrap thing and I used some of my scrap paper and just kind of like made up a few cards. Oh, this goes inside of that because I was going to put a sentiment on that. And then I did these 4, and these ones are off of Echo Park. These are like, I thought these were kind of different too. All of these ones are different. And then this one. But I've never done a craft fair selling cards, so I'm like really just, I don't know. I'm out of my realm. And then I made these up too. These are like, I have 4 of these that I made up because I had some of this paper left over. So I made up 4 of those. But I think I'm going to make sets of 6. And originally, I was talking to my sister because, like, I used to make up these little boxes. So I have these ones too, and I'm going to do 6 of these. But these are what I'm going to put on the front of some cards. I'm going to do like 3 of these and 3 of these. And I'm going to put those on the front of some cards. But I'm going to do some more Christmas cards because I think I might be able to. That was my other thing. I don't know what people are looking for when they go. I mean, I don't even know. I may not even sell any cards as far as that goes. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done this. And I told my sister we'd try it. And if I don't make the money back from the table, because I'm only paying $40 for the table, which is not bad at all. So I was like, if we don't make $40 back, then I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, I'm going to do a variety of cards. I have some Halloween cards. I have, yeah, I have that hello card. I showed you that one. It says hello on it. I'm going to make, plus I have a bunch of those hello cards that I have already made up that I still have in my stash. But I figured birthday cards would be the number one. And I have some kids' birthday cards, and then I made those other birthday cards for adults. And I was thinking about doing a 16th birthday card and a 60th birthday card. You know, ones that are like kind of, I don't know, like, turning 80, 60 and 50 and 21 and 16. Those kind of cards I was thinking about doing. So, yeah. So that was kind of my game plan. And I also was thinking about doing my I was thinking about junk journals. I thought about doing like a couple of junk journals, like that one that I did from the Dollar Tree. I just got to finish it up. I might try to sell that one at the craft fair. I'm not going to sell the very first one I made. I'm keeping that for myself. But the one I made for from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to try to sell. Oh, okay. You could have a few as a display cards of what you have to offer and business page cards for them to order. Yeah, that's true. Also, the thing is, instead of doing business cards, my sister-in-law, she sells those nails, and she has there's a thing, which I saw it on another thing. It's like a Pop-It. You put it on your phone, and all the people do is just scan it. It's almost like that little QR code. They just scan it, and it has all your information, and it takes you straight to your your like YouTube, your Instagram, your Facebook, and all that on there. So I was thinking about not doing business cards, but I was thinking about doing that where they just scan it and then it takes them straight to all my stuff. Because I know I've been at places where people give out business cards and they throw them on the floor. They throw them on the ground. They throw them in the trash. They never keep them. So I was just going to do the, one of the people said it's called Pop It, I think, or something like that. I still have to check into that. Like I said, there's so much I have to do. And so I was like, I didn't really, I hate, not doing my lives this month, but I was like, well, I'm just going to not do lives this month and I'll start again in July and yeah, go from there. So that's my game plan, you guys. And yeah, because I was trying to think of ways to do it, and I was gonna make up some little I had gotten started some like little journals, kind of like little junk journals for Mother's Day. I didn't finish them, so I'm gonna finish them and I'm going to sell them at the craft fair too. And I also bought me one of those table spinners that you put the cards on. I got one of those. And then I put it together and I thought, oh, I should have did a video of me putting it together because it was kind of, it's like a wooden, it's a wooden spinner thing. It's really cool though. And it holds a lot of cards because I can hold like, I don't know, 4 or 5 cards in one little slot. And then you spin it. And there's like 1, 2, I think there's 4. There might be 4 stacks where 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4. But okay, so the other thing is when I do my craft fair, I'm gonna try to do a live, but I won't be able to do a live the whole time because if people pay on my Square, they'll be on my phone, and that's usually how I do my videos. But I thought about doing my Square on my iPad. If I can hook up my Square to my iPad, then I can video record the whole, my whole craft fair. I can video record it. And, yeah, and then I can take orders or whatever and pay for it on my, my iPad. You've seen paper crafts you can make to put a tea bag in and mail like a hello. I send a tea bag with most cards. Oh yeah, I watched a few videos of things that people who've done craft fairs that say what sells really well at craft fairs, and so I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna make like a lot of. I hate to make a lot of stuff and then I not sell it. I mean, the cards, as far as that goes, I can always sell those. But like the other items, like I don't know, because I don't want to have it Etsy or anything like that. I was just gonna try to sell my stuff on like my Facebook page, or I don't know. I haven't really decided. I was gonna try to a venue that I could sell my cards on. I don't want to do Etsy because I haven't heard too many great things about Etsy, and I also heard that they take they take kind of a cut in your pay, so I don't want to, yeah, do that. So I thought to myself, I can just sell them on Facebook or something if I have to, because I do have a Facebook page. It's Krazie Krafter Adventures. You should be able to find it if you want to ever go on and check out my, I try to post stuff on there, and I don't know. I haven't posted a lot. I mean, I always forget sometimes that I have it, and I have 2 Hey Bud Files. I have 2 Facebook. I have my own personal Facebook page, and then I have Krazie Krafter. So I have to go back and forth from one to the other. And if I'm in my regular Facebook page, it's funny because when I send my Krazie Krafter stuff to it, I'm thinking I'm sending it to my Krazie Krafter, and it actually goes to my regular Facebook page. Then I have to switch and go back over to my Krazie Krafter. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, and I was trying to think of some other ideas that I could make, because I didn't want to sell the same stuff everybody else there What, but like I said, at the craft fair, when I was out there, there was nobody selling paper crafts. Absolutely nobody was selling paper crafts. Now, that doesn't mean that when I go in July that, I mean, 3 or 4 people decided to sign up and they're selling paper crafts. Because when I was there, it was mostly crocheting and food like cupcakes, brownies. I mean, everybody was selling food. It was crazy. When we went out there that day, it was a lot of food. And there was people who, had regular crafts like, the reefs. People make reefs. I think there was somebody who was selling reefs, and there was Mary Kay. There was a Mary Kay table out there, and there was people selling those tumblers, those cup tumblers. They were selling those also, which I don't do that. I don't do the cup tumblers. And I was also going to make sure I had a shirt made up that said Krazie Krafter. Yeah, I've seen that too, Asia Joe, where they've showed card making kits. Um, I don't know how many people would really be interested in it. I mean, because you put all the stuff in there, and then I guess they just put the cards together, but then they still have to buy the tape and stuff. Um, I don't know. You know what would be kind of cool, I suppose, is if you make up a video. Maybe I shouldn't say this because, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I was thinking if you make up a video of showing how to put the card together, and then you can put the card kit in a little bag and then tell them to go to the video and watch the video to show how to put the card kit together, something like that. Yeah, put my QR code. Yeah, I was going to do that. I was going to put my QR code. Right. And the thing about tape stuff, like I probably could put tape in a bag. I'm trying to think, how could you do that? You might be able to put tape in the bag or something, but I don't know, because it depends on how much tape people use on their cards and stuff. And if like you might give them tape, then they might think you didn't give them enough tape, and because you can't cut this tape, because when you take it off there, it's double-sided. So you really can't like put that in a bag for anybody. And I mean, the only other thing is glue, but like you can't really give everybody like a big thing of this glue. Hey, you're right. They do have the Dollar Tree sticky circles, but I don't know. I have to look it up. I'll have to look and see. Because you know what? I could do the Dollar Tree thing and put like a little Dollar Tree thing in a bag. Because they do have those at the Dollar Tree. I just thought of that. And that's kind of an idea. Let me write that down. I'll write it down, Asia Joe. Maybe make up a card. Because with it being summer right now, some parents, you could do it so that the parents could make the cards with their kids. Yeah, you wouldn't mind buying your own tape? Yeah. Okay, all right. A card kit. And you usually make like 2 cards? Is that okay? It makes one or 2 cards? Because I did see that online. I was looking at Etsy. I was checking out Etsy, and I saw, because yeah, because you could do because you could do all the stuff together. You could cut it all up, kind of like these. I could cut it all out and just put it in there, and then they could put it together how they wanted to. Or, like I said, I could tell them, like, put in there, go to my YouTube video. I don't know. I could make up one. I could have like YouTube video card making kit, #1 or something, and then put it in the bag saying, go to my YouTube channel, Krazie Krafter Adventures, and watch YouTube card making kit #1 or something like that. I guess I could do that. That would be kind of neat. And then I could even put all the embellishments in there. See, now, okay, then the only thing is, then how much would you charge? Because I don't even know how much to charge for cards. So I think I'm going to charge $3 a card is what I think I'm going to do. One of my friends, when I was at the crop this weekend, said she would sell 4 cards for $10. I was thinking about doing 6 cards, 6 Christmas cards for $12. But if you think about it, 4 cards for 10, I mean, and you're charging $3 a card, 3, 6, 9, 10. So if you actually got 4 cards, it'd be $12, and you're giving it to them for 10. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try to play it by ear. And, if people like, I don't know, because like I know when I go to the store and the cards at Hallmark are like $5, and I mean, and if you don't think about people making cards, and you're like, I got to get a card, so you're gonna pay $5-6 for a card, because I even saw on Etsy where they were selling some of their cards for $5. Now, some of my cards that I did the backgrounds myself, which I spent a little more time on, I might sell them for $5. Because, like, my sympathy card, I mean, I might sell that for $5. I don't know. And then the ones like these ones that I did the backgrounds on these. Like this one. Here's the one I put Thinking of You. This is one of my Thinking of You cards. And I did the background on this one. And I left it blank on the inside. So on the birthday cards, so I was going to put on the inside, what if I put a sentiment on the inside? But, yeah. But some of the cards I'm only going to sell for $3. The other ones I think I'm going to sell for $5. If I put a lot of work into the background, I might sell those for $5. But I don't know. I'm just going to have to play it by ear because I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not really sure. And then I might, I'll probably do some Father's Day and Mother's Day cards. And even though that's already gone by, but somebody might want to purchase it and think about it for next year. I don't know. I mean, usually people don't think that far ahead. They like to buy the cards right when they happen. So I'm missing out on Father's Day because the craft fair is after Father's Day. It's after 4th of July. You've bought card kits before and it said adhesive is not included. Okay. All right, so maybe I'll do them and I won't add the adhesive. I mean, I'll just have to play it by... How much have you bought the card kits for, Deanna, if I could ask? Because I don't think I've ever bought a card kit. So I'm not really sure. I know Pinterest have ideas. I always go on Pinterest and look up some of their ideas. The other thing was I've got to get brown bags or whatever to... that's my other thing. So I have to get bags to put all my stuff in when I sell it. So I was going to buy some bags and then stamp my Krazie Krafter Adventures thing on it that I usually stamp on the back of the cards. So I was going to stamp that on the bags. So I was just going to buy a few. It was 3 cards for $15. Wow. Wow. 3 cards for 15, huh? So that means they're selling the cards for $5 each, right? Hey, Crafty Visage, how are you, Dawn? Welcome in the live. I'm not making cards today. I was just explaining to everybody I'm going to take a break this month from card making lives because I'm getting ready for a craft fair. So I was telling everyone that because next month I'm going to do a craft fair. I've never done one before, and I'm just kind of overwhelmed with it. I want to make up a bunch of cards, and I was thinking about doing some junk journals, and we were just talking about doing card kits, maybe some card kits. So 3 cards for $15, huh? Let me put that down. 3 cards, huh? Because I don't know how much, people pay for this stuff. I'm glad you came in, Dawn, and I'm going to try to watch you tonight while I try to make cards tonight. So, make cards and junk journals, maybe. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I actually got up early, you guys, today, and went for a walk. I did 2.5 miles this morning, and then I got home and stuff, and I was going to take my dog, and oh, art Yahtzee's tonight. Okay, I'll have to check that out because I've seen your art Yahtzee, and it's really cool. And I almost forgot to take my dog. He's at the groomers. They called me and they were like, is Coco going to come over? And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Because I forgot about him, and I was coming back here trying to get everything ready, and I was working on some cards and stuff, and I was like, ah. In fact, I think they just messaged me and told me he's ready for me to pick him up. Oh, yeah? You've been lucky to make it to the coffee bar. 3 card kits for $15 or $6 each. $6 each for the cards? Is that what you're saying? Huh. Wow. Or $6 for 1 card kit. I'm not sure. Card kit. Okay. 3 card kits for $15. Okay, so 3 card kits. Okay. So that means that you had 3. You can make 3 cards out of those 3 kits. Is that what you're saying? That it's 3 separate card kits? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do the card kits, but it is a good idea. Because I'm just already I'm trying to figure out just what I'm going to make and try to sell. And I'm just going to try to do cards. My sister's going to do spinners. She was thinking about trying to sell some of her scarves. And I was like, I don't know if anybody will buy winter stuff right now because it's going to be hot. It'll be in July, so I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I'd want to buy a scarf in the winter. But there are some people that buy that stuff now because they, I don't know, buy it for Christmas. They're getting a jump on the Christmas thing. No, 3 card kits came in a pack or sold separately. Huh, okay. All right. Huh. Okay. I'll have to check into that. All right, you guys. Well, I didn't want to stay on here too long. So I just wanted to explain while I wasn't doing my live for my my cards this week. This week and this month, actually. So this month I'm not going to be doing my lives. And yes, we have a different view today because I was doing the live on YouTube, and when I turned my phone sideways, it wouldn't let me do my live. It said I had to do something, and I was like, oh my God, I don't have time for this. So I was like, I'm just going to have to set it down on the table because my my contraption doesn't hold the camera vertical. It only holds it horizontal. So I was like, oh no, now what am I going to do? You know what? I guess I could have turned it. I don't know. No, 3 card kits came in a pack or sold separately. I think I know what you're talking about. So you're actually, okay, so you're getting like, okay, Deanna, let me just make sure. So you're getting 3 cards in 1 kit for $16, or are you getting 9 cards? for $16. Because I'm thinking it's like 3 card kits. So I'm thinking like these 3 cards, these 3 cards. No, 3 for 15. So you're just getting just these 3 cards that you're making for $15. Is that what you're saying? That's a lot. Huh. All right. Interesting. Oh wow. I mean, that's wow. 3 of those for 15 that you make yourself. Well, and here we go. And so, I was going to sell these like 4 cards for $10 and they're already made. So you can buy 4 cards for $10 already made, or you can buy 3 card kits for $15 that you have to make. Huh. Well, I don't know. That's crazy. In my brain, I'm thinking I would buy the ones that were already made. Because I was also going to do like the 6 cards for $12. I think that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about 6 cards for $12. Because if I sold the cards $3 a piece, 3, 6, 9. No, that wouldn't be right. 6 cards for 6 and 3 is 18. So I would do 6 cards for 15, I guess. I'd probably do 6 cards for 15 and 4 cards for 10. Used to make a set of 6 simple cards in a box that I made for 15. Yeah, okay. See, I was thinking about doing it in a box, Dawn, but you know what else? You know what I thought of though? I was telling my sister. I thought I would just make 6 cards and I would take like ribbon and just tie them together. Like, I was just going to use this as an example. Like, I would just do 6 cards and just do whammo, shazam, and then tie it. And it would be like 6 cards for 15. Because I was thinking that I was going to do, because one of my friends said she did 4 cards for 10. Yeah, the cards match the box. Yeah, see, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a box set, which I still might do because I told my sister, I made my sister up like these box sets, and then I put like, I made these little boxes, and I put like a birthday card, a Christmas card, a sympathy card. I put like 6 cards in there, and I put them in that little box. And you tie 4 cards together for $10. Yeah, see, I was thinking that, yeah, I was just thinking about tying the cards together instead of like, because I can't really put 4 cards in like one of these. So I was like, I told my sister, I said, I'll just use ribbon and tie the cards together. And, because they're all going to be pretty similar. Like, like I said, see, here's these 2. And then there's these 2. So those 2 would be the same. These 2 would be the same. So, I've got like, these 4 cards. And then the sentiment on the inside would be about the same. Because I just used like my scrap paper that I had. And then like these, I had the 4 cards here. And then I'll just put like, these are all the same pretty much. And then I put a sentiment on the inside. A Christmas sentiment. I don't know. I might put a Christmas sentiment on the outside of these. I haven't decided yet what I was going to do. Now on these here, I was going to put these little starburst. I'm putting that starburst there, and I'm going to put a sentiment like Merry Christmas. And then on the inside, I'll have a Christmas sentiment. So those will be like that. Hey, Suzanne. And hey, and being you being us, Odyssey? How are you? But yeah, okay, so I know I don't want to keep you guys any longer. And also I got me a new microphone, so hopefully you can hear me better. I got that too. So everyone, thanks for coming in. If you could hit the thumbs up on your way out, I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up. And you guys, hey, I noticed I got to 610 subscribers. I'm excited. Last Tuesday, I was only 6 or 5 people away from 600. And then yesterday, when I got up, I had 611. And then I think today it was 610. So I've lost one, but yeah, I'm up to 600. I'm excited. I can't believe it. I was like, whoa. So yeah. I'm moving right along, you guys. And you know what's crazy is because I got a bunch of my subscribers from that video I made when my daughter and I went to Uranus, Missouri. And she put her hand in that alien thing and I video recorded it. And I made a little short. I got like 10 subscribers just from that video. I was like, really? It's crazy. It is really crazy. It just amazes me what people watch on YouTube. So last night I posted a video, a short video of my sister and I. We went to Florida, and my sister was sitting next to me and she fell asleep, and I was driving and I started screaming. And she freaked out, and my daughter was recording it in the back. I told my daughter, I said, get your phone out, record this. And I just started screaming. I mean, blood curdling screaming when I was driving. And she was freaking out, and yeah, it was too funny. It was hilarious at the time. I love to do stuff like that to my sister. So she knows better than to fall asleep when I'm driving. Because if she falls asleep, she never knows what's going to happen. She never knows what her sister's going to do. Because I always do some crazy stuff. So, what was it one time? I think we were behind one of those big semi-trucks and they were pulling a truck or something, and looks like it was coming toward us. And she was asleep, and I woke her up and I said, look, we're going to get hit. She was like, stop. Yeah, I love to do that. I love to prank my sister. She's fun to prank. She's a fun person to prank. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I just want to let you know what I was up to, what I'm doing, and why I'm not doing my lives this month. It's just this month. I will start doing my lives again next month. And I'm going to try to post some videos of me making stuff and get those up. And yeah. So I hope everyone has a great week. And remember, family forever. Stay positive and enjoy life. And thanks for coming in, you guys. And I hope I go out on this right, because I'm doing it on YouTube and I've never done this before. So, hey, yeah, Dawn, and have a good one tonight on your Yahtzee. I can't even say it. All right, you guys, have a good one. Thanks for coming in.